Hello and welcome everybody to another puzzle challenge video from chessuniversity.com. This is Ryan Murphy once again, and as it's the second video of the week, we're still in the category puzzles that are aimed at players under 1,000. Though as always, everyone can join in and submit their answers on chessuniversity.com. There will be a link in the description to the official post if you want to do that. But this is our tactic for the day. It's black to play and win. White's last move, as indicated by the green arrow, is knight to d5, attacking the queen on b6. And so this game came from chess.com. It was played in one of their Blitz tournaments in the PNWCC Online Blitz. And this was played a couple weeks ago. And this is a game between Jiang and Jin. Two players on the site. No one's titled here, but we take a look at all these games because they're all interesting for tactical reasons. So this one began as an open Sicilian, so it's kind of interesting already from the first moves. d4, this is how you start the open Sicilian. Pawns are exchanged. Black attacks the pawn on e4 and develops a piece, and white defends with the knight. So far, all very normal. Knight c6, this is the classical Sicilian, which accelerates development for black instead of playing another pawn move. Instead of knight c6, of course, there are several pawn moves that are all very popular, the dragon, the Schweningen, and the a6, which is the Najdorf. But knight c6 is fine as well, attacking the knight in the center, developing a piece. White goes bishop e3, perhaps intending for some sort of English attack setup with this nice pawn chain and the bishop on e3, which will later sometimes be supported by queen d2 and castles. Though generally speaking, this sort of setup is not as easy to achieve as it would be against a dragon, because in many cases, black can respond with an early e5, and even it's easier for black to get d5 in a lot of cases as compared to the dragon. Okay, in any case though, after bishop e3, black didn't even allow white to get that setup with the pawn on f3, protecting against on the g4 score, because black immediately played knight g4, trying to exchange this good bishop on e3. It's a very common idea in the Sicilian. If black can achieve the strategic trade of this knight for this bishop, in the long run, the black dark square bishop will be pretty strong because it will have nothing to oppose it, basically. So knight g4 is very logical, and white decided to keep their bishop with bishop c1. To avoid all these shenanigans, white has this pretty popular option, which many of you might know, playing bishop g5, which is the rouser, which immediately puts pressure on this knight and threatens to double the pawns. And in this case, the move knight g4 wouldn't do anything, and a move like h6 to attack the bishop would just allow the doubling of the pawns very early. Okay, so bishop e3, knight g4, bishop c1 as mentioned. Here black goes queen b6, which obviously puts pressure on this knight on d4. White goes bishop b5, which pins the knight, so that prevents black from taking this knight on d4, because the queen takes, then the queen would take back, and there's no recapture because the knight can't move. It's pinned to the king. So backing up, queen b6, bishop b5. Bishop d7 is a very logical move to break the pin. And now white played very aggressively, but perhaps too aggressively, with knight d5, which is our position from the start of the video. So the knight on d5 clearly is attacking the queen, and now it's black to play and win. So if you guys know the answer, if you want to think about it and then post it, feel free to check out our website. Again, there's a link in the description. And if you check back within 24 hours, we will have the official post for the solution of this puzzle, and then of course the puzzle for tomorrow. So hope to see you guys there. Thanks for watching.